Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. It is the year 2208 and the Screk entity has finally made contact with some other civilizations. They are two very different civilizations. They probably won't like each other, but one thing they can agree on is that they want to close their borders to us. So that causes our military ships to do an emergency jump out of their space. You can see on the contact screen here that they obviously don't like us, and it's because we are a devouring swarm, which is not very surprising really. But they closed their borders to us, so we are going to close our borders to them. It's only fair. Our military ships were missing for about 6 months after that emergency jump, but they showed up relatively safe and sound at our spaceport, so I'm going to let them sit here for a while, although I think I need to build some more ships here pretty soon.
System survey complete.
We've got a colony being developed there in the lower right hand corner, but I'm thinking I need to decide where I want to colonize next pretty soon and go ahead and build another colony ship. There are 3 other possibilities, actually 4 other possibilities, but I haven't decided where I want to colonize next, but I think it's pretty important that we do so. So in the name of doing that, I decided to build another science ship. We have a lot of unsurveyed space, and there you go. You can see that the our 2 new neighbors are declaring each other rivals. So hopefully that means they will be bothering each other and not bothering me for a while.
System survey complete.
And
found.
There you go.
Colony established.
Our colony is officially established. So now I can start really thinking about what planet would be the best to colonize next. One of our science ships is over there on the left side of the screen and surveying those planetary systems out there. You can see those red exclamation points. I believe those are all crystalline entities that we will eventually have to take care of, I guess. But for now, I'm leaving them alone and letting our science ship just do its thing and survey these systems and I'm still trying to decide where I want to colonize next. I think that has to happen pretty soon, but I have not made up my mind. While the science ship was out doing its thing, they had an encounter.
Situation log updated.
Some strange objects that we have classified as the Theta aliens, and that gives us a special project to investigate them. They don't appear to be hostile, but they don't appear to be ships at all. They look like giant space squid flying through space. But it looks like they're heading straight toward my science ship, which isn't good. Let's go ahead and get this special project going to investigate. But it looks like they are preparing to warp to another system, so they are not bothering my science ship. And they fly over toward this black hole, but that is outside my sensor range, so I can't tell where they went after that. But hopefully our special project will shed some light on this situation. Our science ship discovered some more signs of the First League. This planet apparently had some aliens on it that were members of the First League, and if you remember, the First League was basically an ancient federation that was comprised of a bunch of different species. And so now we have a special project.
Updated.
We now have a special project to study these ruins on this, what apparently was a home world of a race called the Kamdai. It only requires a level 3 scientist, and our science ship here is level 3, so I'm going to stop them from doing what they were doing and have them check out this planet, check out this anomaly. And then they can continue surveying the system.
Special project complete.
Our special project regarding the space squid has revealed that they are basically harmless and they can be safely ignored, which is good. We got another tradition point to spend. So far I've adopted into the prosperity tree and the discovery tree, but I'm thinking it would be good to start focusing on a particular tree. The expansion tree looks like it has a lot to do with colonization, which could be good, especially reducing the cost of frontier outposts and maintenance costs of frontier outposts and all that. That would be certainly good. The domination tree looks like it has mostly to do with war demands, and I think that would be good eventually. But the supremacy tree, I think, is probably a good thing to focus on. Adopting this tree will increase our border range by 20%, and then eventually we'll also get bonuses about ship cost and ship build rate and fire rate and things like that. So that looks like it would be generally good for dominating the galaxy eventually. And there you saw our borders immediately increased in size after I bought into that supremacy tree. Because of our expanded borders, we have a few more star systems to exploit.
Special project complete.
And our special project on that First League home world is now completed, and apparently they were sort of an insectoid warrior race that was defeated early on by the First League, but then they became part of the First League and ended up being basically their front line when they got into future conflicts. But I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end this video. We've got some new neighbors that we're going to have to deal with, but for now, things are going okay. And we'll check out what happens in the next video. Thanks for watching.